What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Thursday, May 16th, 2024. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. I appreciate you all. Hope you're having a great week so far. Let's take a look at the astrology. As always, we are in Taurus season, of course. Still, we got a moon in Virgo, and it's pretty void of course today. It's not really making any major aspects until the opposition to Saturn, which will be late, midnight, 1 o'clock a.m. on the West Coast, and 3 a.m. on the East Coast. So kind of in the clear of that today. I don't, it can be a build up to it, but the void off course moon is just, it could be a little void when we could be on this emotional quest, especially with Sun Jupiter, which is going to conjunct tomorrow. Kind of feel like we're on the quest right now, and we could be a little judgmental about our own quest. We could be a little harsh on ourselves with this moon in Virgo. So I think it's all good to like look for things to be better and to tidy things up and to be critical of certain things, but we want to be careful that we don't lose ourselves and send our day void of course because we're being a little bit too harsh on something or feeling like not enough, like inadequacy kind of comes to mind. So we want to be like careful of any feelings of inadequacy. Really, perfection comes in moments. And I think, with the Sun Jupiter coming together, we want to be grateful for the moments that we do find a sense of perfection or something kind of perfectly happens in our life, or even just being grateful for all the little things and the things that we have cultivated in life, that we have built some kind of a foundation to stand on within ourselves, especially, self-confidence, self-worth, value, all extremely important things. So, be careful. Moon Juno, though, I mean, you never know. People could, a relationship, a good friend, there could definitely always be something to lean on. Maybe we do have to express ourselves a little bit emotionally. That's always a good thing. And just we don't want to beat ourselves up because that could throw our whole day, void. And we don't want to void the day. It's a Thursday and it's Sun Jupiter over the next couple days. So like there's a lot of things that could actually start to go right. So we don't want to be so critical that we're missing out on the good things coming in because we're worried about the little things that, it's just a little dust in the corner, and do we need to ruin our day because of dust in the corner? Or can we just clean it up real quick and move on? Things to consider. And yeah, what's going to open up for us with the Sun Jupiter? Lots of things can. I mean, we had a Sun Uranus, we have a Sun Jupiter, we had a Jupiter Uranus. I mean, there's definitely a lot of doors that can open. Especially tomorrow, we'll talk about it, but it's a great time in electional astrology for starting something. Sun Jupiter. So there can be a lot of benefit that can be found, but it's got to be in Taurus ways, especially like when you're confident, when you can. This is, Jupiter's the knowing, and Taurus is the, accumulation of whether it's inner preservation, inner confidence, inner worth, soul worth, or whether it is monetary worth too. So some people are going to start to maybe see some good luck monetarily coming up here. And some people, will see that, but they have to work on their inner monetary value system first. That's kind of the thing with Taurus. It kind of all comes from within, not without. So we got that. Venus and Uranus are coming together for their conjunction here soon too. So that kind of shakes things up a little bit when it comes to relationships. Could bring people in, but it could also kind of detach a little bit from certain things. It's definitely a liberation check. Are you able to be yourself, create by yourself? Are you able to stand on your own 2 feet by yourself, basically? And I think if there's like smothering energy, this Venus Uranus could be difficult when it comes to relationships because you could kind of want a little bit of space, from that. So we're kind of in a place where it's like we want people, we see the value in people and all these things, of course, but it could definitely feel a little smothering, a little bit too much. Jupiter's amplifying a lot of the energy as well. So just keep that in mind. Mercury's thinking about what it can create, what it can build, how it can do things better. The mind's kind of working at a slower pace than usual, but it is, of course, speeding up. Mercury's now over a degree a day, up to a degree in 17 minutes. So it's kind of a mixed bag of like it feels like things are progressing, but we're also kind of maybe taking things a little slower, looking at the details on a day like this. And so we can kind of get it right. It's like it's almost like we really want to get it right today, and we don't have to get it right today. We just got to be forgiving and understanding, um, and hopeful and grateful and humble. Humble is a good one today too. Like feeling humble in yourself, feeling confident, but not in a sort of, I don't know, ego-centered way, but using your ego to create and manifest, but also being humble with life. Yeah, Jupiter and Neptune are getting closer to their sextile. That's, definitely extremely intuitive, seeing into a future, seeing into dreams. Um, Sky's the limit, universe is the limit. Why hold ourselves back? It takes a lot of the boundary away, and even Saturn in Pisces is like, I'm not even sure what boundaries are right now. Trying to find some, but where's the walls, you know? So yeah. The moon will quincunx Mars, quincunx the North Node. Great. Still not a major aspect, so still kind of makes it void today. But brings a little bit of that like harshness on ego, harshness on self, maybe getting upset. I feel like if we get upset for things today, it really is like ourself doing it to ourself, and we want to be critical and analyze that to an extent of like why and maybe find some answers, but we definitely want to be gentle at the same time. So fine line between like being really on it, but also giving yourself a little bit of slack. We could maybe be a little too harsh on ourselves today. So keep an eye out for that. Could be a super productive day. A lot of earth in the chart, fire. Could be super productive too. So that could be a really good thing for some people. Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I mean, it's not like the rush around game right now. It's definitely, things are moving forward, but can take our time, we don't have to be so cocky about things. I think today's kind of a humbling one to be like, yeah, keep going forward, but don't, don't feel like you need to get demoted in life right now. We're all kind of working towards life promotion, if you will. Stay on the grind, stay persistent, take the humbling when necessary, and give yourself love when you do too. Don't like put yourself on some crazy timeout unless you've been really naughty, I suppose. Appreciate you all. Hope you have a lovely Thursday, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Much love. Peace.